Did you know that cats use their meows to communicate with you? And that your cat might actually be a great communicator, but you're just not paying attention? Sounds harsh? Well, let me explain. The vast majority of communication between cats takes place through nonverbal cues like body language and scents. The meowing part is actually almost exclusively meant for us humans because cats rarely meow to one another. Are they doing that? And what are they trying to tell us? Well, let's start by explaining what a meow actually means. The real meaning of a meow is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Diddly squat. Nada. That's right, folks. Our feline friends are just making random noises at us. But don't worry, they're not trying to confuse us. They're just trying to communicate in the best way they know how. So if meow doesn't mean anything, what are cats trying to say when they make this noise? Well, the answer to that question depends entirely on the context of when and where your cat meows. If your cat is meowing at you while they're staring at their empty food bowl, they're probably trying to say, "Feed me, human." If they're meowing at you while they're rubbing up against your leg, they're probably trying to say, "Pet me, human." In other words, cats meow to get our attention and to let us know what they want. And as long as we're able to decipher their meows and give them what they want, everyone will be happy. So, let's dive into the 5 common reasons why your cat might be meowing at you. Number 1. The greeting meow. Have you ever heard a little chirp from your cat as you walk in the door? That's their way of saying, "Hello." Yes, cats are known to use their meows to greet their beloved human friends. It's like a little feline welcome home message. It's a short, high-pitched and sweet meow that lets you know your cat is happy to see you and is excited you finally came home from work. For some cats, the meow indicates different levels of excitement. It could be a happy, "I'm so glad you're back," or an excited, "Oh, you're back, and it's play." So next time you hear that little greeting meow, know that your cat is happy to have you home. Number 2. The anxious meow. Can you recall a time when your cat's meows seemed unusual? It may indicate that they are suffering from anxiety, fear, or physical discomfort. A common trigger of stress for cats is going to the vet. This is because they really don't like traveling because they are suddenly being removed from their usual territory and are exposed to new noises and odors. The same goes for moving to another house. And also the introduction of a new pet or a newborn baby can also cause anxious meowing. Sometimes when cats are fearful of a person or other animal, they may let out a series of meows to let you know they're in a state of stress. Anxious meowing can also happen if your cat is in pain. Their meows may sound louder or higher pitched. In some cases, if they're very ill, they may even have a quiet meow that is weak and barely audible. Number 3. The demanding meow. Does your cat's meow sound insistent or demanding? Your cat probably wants to be fed, wants attention, or to be let outside. Here are some common things that your cat might be meowing for. Water. Food. A clean litter box. To be let in or out. Or to play with you. If you think your cat is meowing to demand something, take a moment to check their food, water, and litter box to make sure everything is in good order. Is everything okay, but your cat keeps asking for attention? Are you tired of hearing your cat's constant meowing? Fear not, there is a solution. It won't be easy, but it's time to show your cat some tough love. Ignoring is the key word. You could invest in earplugs, shut your bedroom door, or even consider putting your cat in a different room. It can take a while, sometimes even months, to break this habit, especially if it's been going on for a while. Just remember, it might get worse before it gets better. Just stick to your guns and don't give in. Number 4. The warning meow. Ever heard your cat's meows sound a little more like a growl? That's their way of giving you a warning sign. That's right, cats can use their meows to let us know when they're about to lash out. These meows often have a lower tone and are coupled with a growl. It's like a watch out. I'm about to hurt you. This type of warning meow is usually given when two cats are disagreeing over something, like a toy or a piece of food. It's their way of saying, "Back off," without getting physical. Sometimes, even if you're holding your cat, they may give you a warning meow if they don't want to be held. Don't take it personally, it's just their way of communicating and keeping themselves safe and comfortable. Number 5. Yowling. Lastly, let's look at a very specific type of meow called yowling. Yowling is a long, low, and usually quite loud moan that originates in their throat. Cats can use yowling for both human and feline-to-feline communication, making it more versatile than meowing. But when do they do this? Are they worried? Discomfited? Wanting to file a complaint? Well, the possibilities are endless. Some cats yowl more than others, but if your cat is suddenly making this sound a lot, it's time to take them to the vet because there could be something wrong. There are also other reasons your cat may be yowling though. It could be that someone's been trespassing on their territory. You know how it is, one minute you're minding your own business, the next you've got another cat snooping around on your turf. Better let them know they need to bugger off. Your cat will also use a yowling kind of meows when they are feeling a little frisky and trying to attract a mate. Cats are also known to use yowling if they're bored out of their minds and are looking for something to do, so make sure to give them plenty of attention and entertainment during the day. And for our senior cats out there, if the yowling persists, it could be a sign of dementia. So give them a little extra love and patience. All in all, there are many different reasons why your cat meows. And in pretty much all cases, you'll have to pay extra attention to the situation and figure out what they actually mean, and fix it for them. Because you know they are our bosses, right? We have to do what they want. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like to receive updates, make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell, because that's how you're going to catch our next video.